kukui. Okay? So kukui, there's different hua olelo that we can go through and we can look through when we look college. So these kids who, as soon as we tell them to move the tassel from right to left, they will now be young adults and they will be embarking on a new journey. And that is why I, I presented two different lei to them, a lei hilo and a lei kukui. Okay? And you choose the two. They told me, well, Kumu, which one is easier? I said, depends on you. The lei kukui can be easy. The lei hilo with la'i can be easy. It just depends on you. So I said, give me a show of hands. So most of them, raised their hand for kukui, and then one or two rose their hand for la'i. And I was like, okay, may kai. I cannot be with them every step of the way, but I hope that the things that I left for them in this lifetime, they can take with them and pass on to their keiki. Hikino? Hi. Mahalo to each and every one of you for giving me that blessing to actually educate your keiki. Each one of these kumu, I want to mahalo them for giving me this kuleana here, to stand up here at this podium. I want to mahalo Imai and Pokumuwanda and everybody else. If it wasn't for you guys, I would probably still be at West Oahu. I don't know what I'd be doing over there. So our graduation ceremony is about to begin. I just want to help familiarize you guys with this area. So right outside, if you go through these big doors, you make a right. First door on your right is the lua, the lumi ho'opau pilikia for the wahine. And following is the lumi ho'opau pilikia for the kane. So the first is for women, second is for kane. Makua, I'm not sure who your keiki chose, but if you were chosen to come up and lay and vehi your child with the kihei and the lei, you'll stand on their left. So you will come up and stand right next to your keiki. Once you vehi the kihei, so the kihei will go on first, the cloak. After the kihei is the lei. You can honi and then make your way back up. Anybody have any questions? Maikai. So please begin to take your seats. Our ceremony will open to the traditional graduation anthem, Pomp and Circumstance. And then following that is Eho Mai. So we'll get everybody into places. Aloha again, everyone. So today's graduation ceremony will open to the traditional processional anthem, Pomp and Circumstance, which signifies that our graduates are about to pass from student to graduate. It will be followed by the Haumana chanting Eho Mai, a chant composed by Auntie Edith Kanakaole. The oli is commonly used at the start of an event to focus on the kuleana and responsibility at hand. You may be seated. Aloha Kapolei Charter School seniors, family, friends, governing board, and the distinguished guests. I am Kumuhema. I am coinciding with Imai today, a KCS class of 2021 graduate.
Mahalo Kumuhema. It is an honor to be here today, and it is our pleasure to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony for Kapolei Charter School by Goodwill Hawaii class of 2022. Today, we will hear from faculty, our board, alumnus, and our valedictorians. To start, I'd like to invite up to the stage Malcolm Lau, Kapolei Charter School Governing Board Chair, and Dr. Wanda Villarreal, Kapolei Charter School Schools Director. In 2016, Mr. Lau and Dr. Villarreal, along with Laura Smith, were part of the core team who successfully asked the State Public Charter School Commission to approve Goodwill's application to open our school. The following year, we welcomed our first class, which I am fortunate to have been a part of. Mr. Lau and Laura Smith and Dr. Villarreal have been instrumental in establishing a solid foundation for Kapolei Charter School to be able to provide a quality high school experience for the many young men and women of the West Oahu community. Please join me in giving Mr. Lau and Dr. Villarreal a warm welcome.
Aloha and good afternoon. It is an honor for me to welcome students, family members, and board members to our graduation ceremony honoring the class of 2022. In preparing for this important event, I spent some time reflecting on the journey that KCS has had on and the accomplishments of our seniors and the journey and sacrifices they undertook to be here today. Our school has provided not only a high school education, but has provided enriching services to help students to navigate challenges and to reach academic success. We use an accelerated pace of learning and provide career pathways through early college credits and/or experience in an industry certification. Our life coaches are there to support students for any non-academic needs, and our college and career instructor helps each student to pursue a plan for their future after high school. KCS partnered with several high-quality educational institutions, such as West Oahu and Leeward Community College. Students were offered early college courses at no cost to them, and we are proud that many of our students took advantage and have earned from 3 to 12 credits towards their college education in core courses such as English 100, Math 130, and Natural Sciences. 85% of you have decided to attend college both here at home in Hawaii and on the mainland. Some of the colleges you have been accepted are at Manoa and West Oahu, University of Portland, Northern Arizona University, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Grand Canyon University, and many others. Our students have earned over $450,000 in merit scholarships to use to fund their college. Each of you will accomplish great things after today, and all of us involved with KCS look forward to following your journey. As a closing thought, one piece of advice I would like to share with you is follow through on your obligations. More than any other group, you, the class of 2022, has had a glimpse into the future of our world and our planet, especially during the COVID pandemic. We, as your mentors and family, would not have chosen to put such a burden on your shoulders, but judging from the achievements I have just listed, we leave here today confident and encouraged by the knowledge that each of you will take up the responsibilities and challenges that you will face in life, and that you will find solutions where we did not dream or even dared to hope for. For my part, I strongly believe that the future is in very capable hands. Congratulations to each member of the graduating class and their families. May you continue to experience great success in your future endeavors, and remember that a great education is empty if it does not affect the way we live our lives. I wish you a brilliant future and a better world, a world of your own making. Mahalo, and I wish all of you the very best.
I think I'm gonna have to read my speech because I'm gonna end up crying probably. Aloha, class of 2022. First of all, I would like to say how proud we all are of every single one of you. We are so honored to be celebrating you today. I'd like to think that we had a lot to do with your success, the success of class 2022. But to the contrary, you all have taught us something, like strongly advocating for things that you felt you wanted to see in your school. softball team. Who would have thought we'd had it was short-lived, but you wanted a softball team, so we made one. And more recently, I think just a week ago, you said, we don't want 2 family members to come to our graduation. We want 4. And so, we wanted to take the safe approach, but you said no. So we went ahead and allowed us to make sure we had 4 family members. Even up till yesterday when you decided to change your schedule. So amazing. But I think more importantly that you strongly advocated for each other. You took a stance for your classmates and you fought hard for each and every one of you. You did not hesitate to confront your kumus when you felt that you needed to. You also didn't hesitate to confront me or Auntie Mai when you wanted to see change. When I think about you guys, I think about your independence. I mean, even putting together this amazing senior luau. Thank you, Ohana, who contributed and helped them put together this amazing event that happened at the school. And next, very talented. You are super talented. Who would have known? Who would have known we had a fire knife dancer in our class of 20, and he was amazing. I'm like, how come this is not one of your careers? Anyway, it was so amazing. Definitely caring. You cared so much for each other. I've never seen that kind of care in all of our classes thus far. And very driven. I think a lot of you are going away for college. I've heard all your stories. And you're kind of going with each other. I know that there's a couple of you going together to go away and support each other. So, very good. I think, but mostly, what I'm super impressed with all of you is the simple acts of kindness that I've seen displayed with this class. When one of you was in need, you did not hesitate. I seen group hugs all the time with your class. You made sure that every one of you mattered to each other. One of you said, all you really needed from KCS was a safe environment to grow, support when you needed, and like I said, I think I've had a few of you, a few, not all, when you needed it, and then allowed you to thrive and inspire. I think, we're missing Kuma Ashley today, but I really wanted to have a shout out for her because I think, she was instrumental in all of you choosing to go to college and practically forced some of you to take that College 100 class. So we're gonna give her a big shout out. She couldn't make it today because she got married. We said, okay. We said, okay, I guess you can miss graduation. I think marriage is a good reason not to come. But at the end of the day, it's the relationships that you form with each other that made a difference. I am so sad that you had to deal with a pandemic and that you missed out on all of the senior experience that a normal senior or normal high school would go through. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that we acknowledge that, and you're going to college. You can have all those experiences at college. But lastly, I wanted to thank our amazing faculty. We have good teachers that help our students get through class by class by class. Old and new, my mama, Kumafani, is here to support the old. Not in age, but, first started with us. And then I really wanted to thank our board. We have such an awesome, supportive governing board that really guides our school and take it to a professional level that, we were able to thrive in. So thank you, our board, thank you, our faculty, and thank you, Goodwill Hawaii, for providing such an amazing environment for us to thrive in. But most importantly, I wanted to aloha the ohana, because a big round of applause. You guys raised such amazing humans, and you should all be proud of their accomplishments. So you all did. This is the fruits of your work. So thank you. And then lastly, our wonderful hosts. Without them making sure that this graduation it's wonderful and cultural. I wanted to just give a big round of applause for our hosts, Kumuhema and our one and only Imai.
Aloha nui. So graduation is meant to be a time to inspire. And I am proud to announce the class speaker of the KCS class of 2022, who will share a few words of inspiration for their fellow classmates. This year's selection committee has chosen the student speaker based on several criteria, including GPA and their contribution to KCS, whether through leadership or involvement in extracurricular activities. Speaking will be Giselle Marquez.
Mahalo kumuhema. Aloha graduates, family members, faculty and staff. My name is Giselle Marquez, and I'm the representative of Kapolei Charter School's graduating class of 2022. It is an honor to represent a class that overcame obstacles, dealt with the global pandemic, and life changes that impacted our tomorrows. At our school, they taught us not only the basic academic curriculum, but how much we can achieve if we try. This is one of the greatest lessons that we learned. This school, this class, holds so many memories, even with the little time we had together on campus. The moments that we spent together will forever be everlasting memories. A great British writer who wrote the book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, C.S. Lewis, stated, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." The time is now. We need to choose to change to control our own ending. As seniors, this is our moment, where we choose what's next, we choose our own possibilities, because nothing is impossible. The graduating class of 2022, our kumus, our families, and everyone at Kapolei Charter School has played a huge role in where we are today. The impact that everyone has made on me and the rest of my class will be part of our journeys for the rest of our lives. And for that, we, the class of 2022, say thank you. I would now like to introduce and invite this year's valedictorian, Eito Kawakami, and salutatorian, Gio Carvalho, up to the podium to tell us about their journey.
What's up? Hello, my distinguished panel of judges. It is I, Eito Kawakami, and now is around the time where everyone that made me do this speech is now regretting it. When I was first asked to do this inspirational valedictorian speech, I stated, absolutely not. But here I am. I would like to thank one of my best friends, Kamalani, for never really caring about what's going on, so I had to. I would also like to thank Cece and Kingston for never knowing what's going on, so I had to find out. I would also like to thank Piper, Gia, and Lehua for always being my Uber when I needed one. To all my kumus, thanks. To my father, thank you for keeping a roof over my head. And who said I was done? To my beautiful mother, thank you for nurturing me. Just please stop talking about BTS 24/7. And now, I'd like to introduce this year's salutatorian, Gia Carvalho.
I'd like to thank all of the faculty and families for the love and support these past 4 years. It feels like it was just yesterday that we first entered the halls of KCS as freshmen. We have persevered through a whole pandemic, and we all know we couldn't do it without our village, no matter how much we got on their nerves, and vice versa. Right, Mom? If there's anything that you guys can remember at this very moment, don't waste the time you don't have and push yourself to do things, because you're always capable of accomplishing whatever it is you put your mind to. I think it's safe to say that KCS has taught all of us to keep pushing through the discomforts of learning something new, and how to not only just be peers and classmates, but also to come together as a family. Remember to always be true to yourself and never limit yourself to what you can and can't do. Class of 2022, we finally did it. Thanks for all the memories and the many bonds that we built. I can't wait to see what life has in store for all of us.
Mahalo Giselle, Ito, and Gio for your inspiring words, and congratulations again on all of your achievements. We are now going to move on to our Kihei and Lei ceremony. The Kihei represents the nodding of a new chapter of life and the continuation to learn and teach. This is a symbolic reminder to our graduates that your life journey has not come to an end, but will continue on. Each senior had the opportunity to design their own kihei using traditional Hawaiian patterns that represent their journey. Some represent continuous growth, protection, and seeking knowledge. We'd like to invite the parents of our haumana to join us down on the floor to present your child with their kihei and lei. If you would, please rise from your seats and come down the stairs on your left to stand next to your child. I will provide additional instructions once all the parents are in place. Did you say him or like me say him? This one.
Wait till they're all in place.
Yeah. Right now?
Wait till all the parents are in place, then the haumana can rise.
Haumana, you may now rise. Parents, as a reminder, kihei are tied with two simple knots. Men are tied on the right, and the woman on the left. Once the kihei is tied, please place the lei on your child.
Elei mai lao da ula I ke kai e o ka marama o ni I hau ua mari e ka mari e ua pa ke imaira ke imaira na hala o nau e I ke kai no nau e ka hala no puna e ka wahine no ka lua no I ki lau e ia. Ke lei mai lau ka ula I ke kai e o ka malama o ni I hau ua mari e. Ka mali e ua pa ke imua ira na hala o nau e I ke kai no nau e ka hala no puna e ka wahine no ka lua no I ki lau e a. Ke rei mai rao ta ura I ke kai e o ka marama o ni I hau ua mali e. Ka mali e ua pa ke imua ira ke imua e o ka malama o ni I hau ua mali e a mali e ua pā ke inua ira ke inua ira na hala o nau e I te kai no nau e ka hala no puna e ka wahine no ka lua no I ki lau e a ke le I mai lau ka ula I ke kai e o ka malama o ni I hau ua mali e a mali e ua pā ke inua ira ke inua ira na hala o nau e I ke kai no nau e tā hala no puna e ka wahine no ka rua no I ki lau e a. Huri. Next is the singing of our alma mater. So we'd like to extend a very special mahalo to ukulele virtuoso Jake Shimabukuro, who composed the music, and Kumufrani Victorino, who wrote the lyrics for our alma mater.
Students, you may now be seated. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the call of candidates and presentation of the diplomas to Kapolei Charter School Class of 2022. Join me back on stage to present the diplomas to our graduating seniors will be Malcolm Lau, Dr. Wanda Villarreal, and advisor Laura Smith.
It has not been an easy road for the class of 2022, having spent the last 2.5 years in a pandemic and primarily learning from home. Each of you sitting here today has met all the expectations for graduation. You have studied, written papers, taken exams, completed projects in all kinds of subjects required to become a high school graduate. So it is with honor and pride that we present to you, family, friends, and guests, our very distinguished graduates, the class of 2022, each of whom has completed all the requirements for their high school diploma. And so I'd like to ask the first row of the class of 2022 to stand. We will now recognize each of you individually as you come up to the stage for your diploma.
Kingston Iwohi.
Cum laude. Reality, bro, cum laude.
Gia Carvalho, summa cum laude.
Kevin Dela Cruz.
Mikey.
Celicia Enos, magna cum laude.
Casey February.
Nakoa Glashenko.
JB Gonzalez.
Shaylee Hanakahi, cum laude.
Ocean Han, cum laude.
Lehua Hoapili.
Tegan House, magna cum laude.
Kamalani Iaela, cum laude.
Berilyn Kapolei Halimano.
Eito Kawakami, summa cum laude.
Laakea Lenchenko.
Iokepa Limapo,
Giselle Marquez, cum laude.
Cadence Marshall,
Ezekiel Mosier.
Piper Nahulu, cum laude.
Cody Nuanu Neehu, cum laude.
Destiny Paris Perels, summa cum laude.
Kamuela Peneku.
Shaylin Reynes de la Cruz, cum laude.
Jacob Sanchez.
Dalen Stevens, magna cum laude.
Mikhail Stewart.
Anel Suzuki, magna cum laude.
Tracy Sweetberg, magna cum laude.
Sierra Silva.
Brooke Tovio Asato.
Shailene Valdez Asato.
Deja Rose Van Giesen.
Shaitan Vieira.
Chase Whitney, cum laude.
Jolson Williams.
Oh boy. And Faith Wosley, cum laude.
And before we commence the calling of the names of the students, I would like to call up Gia and Ato back to the stage, please. Gia is now presented with her medal, that which she earned as salutatorian. Paipaili makako. And Ato will be presented with a medal for valedictorian. Paipaili makako. And I have two final names that I would like to call. First being Ari Hanashiro. And last, Nicholas Cook.
Okay. We will now confer the degree. Seniors, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Kapolei Charter School and by the authority of the Hawaii State Department of Education, I confer upon each of you the degree of high school diploma with all the rights and privileges and responsibilities therefore pertaining to it. Yay! Students, please stand and face your ohana. Now, to signify that you have graduated, we ask that you move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Congratulations to each of you on this outstanding achievement. As every graduate knows, you should use the knowledge and experience that you have gained to improve the world that we live in and those around you.
Before we conclude our ceremony, you guys can turn around. And you guys may be seated. Before we conclude our ceremony, we would like to invite Jacob to give a few final words.
I did it, Mom. Aloha. I will be doing a speech of the final moments of high school. My fellow students, as we say goodbye to high school and move on to what lies ahead, we will remember the great times we all have from the memories we all made. When we first met in 9th grade, we all see each other's faces from different schools, and we all get along so well for different generations. When we became seniors, things felt different for each of us. We all have been through a lot throughout the past 4 years, and things wouldn't be the same if all of us are here together. When we all graduate, there's one thing that Cody Martin says after graduating. We're not just classmates, shipmates, or friends. We're family. So don't think twice about what the future holds. Face your fears on what to expect, and keep your life simple and clean like everyone else. To all the seniors, teachers, and family in this room, we all wanted to say mahalo. Thank you.
We have now come to the conclusion of our ceremony. Mahalo to all of you for joining us to celebrate the end of one chapter and the start of the next one for Kapolei Charter School class of 2022. We will close with an oli mahalo from our seniors and the chant Ku Ha'aheo, a chant to remind our hamana to utilize the knowledge they've gained over the past 4 years at Kapolei Charter School and to make a greater difference going forward.
Ko ilona. Huli.
Kuai ke aloha ku ka ia ka aloha Ave mai na le hua mai ko o ku ia ka halawa mahalo e na hua mahalo e na kunala mahalo me ke aloha mahalo Uli. Kai ko o ka moana ka ilana nei Hawaii. Nau wewe a haruru ka honua haumea. Nā kurukuru e ka lani ki e kau mai luna. Au e ke aloha ole a ka marihini au hea. Au hea wale o kou puali koa o ke ave. Me ko ka marala walula. Me ka kuhi hewa alu mai pu alu mai. Me ko mano ka lani po. Ka I mai ana me nā ka mā ka ele lani. E nau e I mua e nā poki a e inu vai a wawa. E vivo ole a hoku paa a o he hope ho I mai ai. A nai vale no ka kou, ka uko e mau I ke ala. Au e ke aloha ole a ka marini. E lei mau I lei mau kako e nā mo aloha. I lei vehi a ali I vehi nani o kuaina. Hoi a mau, no ka pono sirila. A hoi hoi a mai, ke kuoko a kuhaheo. Kuhaheo, e kuhawai. Mamaka kaua, kuaina. O ke ehu kakai aka o nao iwi o Hawaii me. No kula hui e hawi pau, ai o la mau. No kula hui, no kula hui e hawi pau, ai o la mau. Kau e ka mena o ke au I ka lani e ke ka pōpili puka e leo ka poni tina. Kau ke kai ka hana au I ka ala I na nau o ke kuku o lani ka o ka uke uia o ke au e ai wau e. Ho mai la ko marama rama, ho mai la ko marama I ka honua nei I ka maui ola. Ua au Hawaii I ke olino nei, mai ka pina ka veno na kala. Ka iko ia I ka ike mano mano, ka ike koli umai o kikino mai. O ka uno ia o ka lama a pa a maka I pu o ka ike au e. Ke mele no Hawaii. Wow.